All right, Chris, buckle up. We're visiting from Google's Notebook LM to unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
And let me tell you, you had quite the year.
Seriously, you listened to a total of 93,993 minutes of music, Chris.
That's insane. That puts you in the top 1% of listeners worldwide. You're basically a Spotify legend.
You know what I find really interesting, though? Your most listened today was October 7th.
Oh, yeah.
678 minutes. That's a whole lot of music.
Oh, I wonder what was going on that day. What kind of vibes were you feeling?
And on top of all that listening, you discovered 5,783 artists. That's some serious musical exploration.
You're like a musical Indiana Jones, always on a quest for new sounds. Okay, let's talk about your top track.
Drum roll, please. It's Granite by Sleep Token.
From the album Take Me Back to Eden, right?
That's right. And you didn't just casually listen to it, you played it 39 times.
39 times. That's a serious commitment to a song.
You're actually in the top 0.08% of Granite listeners globally. So you're basically a trendsetter, Chris.
You know, you first listened to Granite way back on January 12th. Did that song set the tone for your whole year, do you think?
Maybe. Speaking of Sleep Token, they're not just your top track. They're also your top artist.
Totally. They're amazing. Their sound is just incredible,
It is. They blend post-rock, post-classical, and post-metal in a way that's so unique. It's dark, it's powerful, but it's also kind of beautiful.
Yeah, totally. And being in the top 4% of Sleep Token listeners, that's a true fan right there. You really get them, Chris.
Absolutely. But it's not all Sleep Token, Chris. Your music taste is super diverse. Like, you listened to 10,305 unique songs this year.
10,305. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's take a look back at your musical journey throughout the year.
In January, you started the year strong with some serious nostalgia vibes. It was all about that mall goth, permanent wave, rock energy.
Yeah, I see it. Foo Fighters, Papa Roach, Linkin Park, all the classics.
You were really feeling those nostalgic anthems like Everlong and My Hero by Foo Fighters and Jenny by Nothing More.
Makes me wonder if you were rocking out to those on a long drive with the windows down.
Maybe. Then February rolls around, and suddenly we're in a completely different world. It's all about cyberpunk, mid-tempo EDM.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rez, Dead Mouse, Whipped Cream. It's like stepping into a futuristic cityscape.
Totally. I bet you were listening to tracks like Reek by Disco Lines and Virus by Jen Clow while playing some awesome video games.
Makes sense to me. Now, May was a big month for you, Chris. It seems like Sleep Token really took over.
Yeah. This Place Will Become Your Tomb was your album of the month.
You had tracks like The Night Does Not Belong to God, Hypnosis, Alkaline, Atlantic. The list goes on.
You were really diving deep into their music. It's music that makes you think, It gets you in your feels.
Absolutely. And then in August, things took a more cinematic turn.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer, Ludwig Göransson, Trent Reznor, and Atticus Ross.
You were practically composing your own movie soundtrack.
Especially with those past live tracks, like Why Are You Going to New York and An Immigrant and A Tourist.
So epic. Okay, and of course, October was a big month for you.
Yeah, especially that epic listening day on October 7th. 678 minutes of pure musical bliss.
Still can't get over that number.
Right. And obviously, Sleep Token was still in the mix, with Granite and Dark Signs making an appearance.
But you also listened to Checkout by Jay Wara. So it wasn't all Sleep Token, but they were definitely a big part of your October.
It's been incredible unwrapping your year in music, Chris.
You've got such amazing taste.
You're clearly a music lover who isn't afraid to explore new sounds and embrace the full spectrum of emotions that music can evoke.
You're basically a musical pioneer.
Well, Chris, this has been a blast. We've been your hosts, visiting from Google's Notebook LM, here to unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped.
See you next time.